Got traffic but no sales? Well, if that's the case, this video is for you because I'm going to be showing you some tips on how to increase conversions and make sure that you understand the whole process of affiliate marketing and how to actually convert your visitors into commissions. So let's get started without wasting any more time. First things first, you always make sure that you have got good content on your affiliate sites, because if you don't, chances are people are going to visit it, start reading it, and click back and not even finish reading your content at all. So that is the very first thing that you should be making sure that you have on your site. Whoops, I just deleted that. But always make sure you've got good content. Now, a lot of people say, what is good content? Now, good content is, content that's going to be easy to read and easy to understand. It's going to answer people's questions that they've typed in. Maybe they've come from a search engine like Google, they've typed in maybe product review, whatever the product is that they're searching for, they're looking for a review. So they've typed in, maybe an iPhone X review or something like that. They land on your page, they start looking at your page and realize it doesn't have everything that I want to know about, or it doesn't look like this is the type of site that I want to read, or things like that. Or maybe your content might not have certain things on there that they're interested in. So that's why it's always good. Number 2 for this list is, are you answering all the questions? So it's really important that you answer as many questions as possible that a potential reader might have about the product that you're promoting. And the reason for that is you don't want them going searching for other, clicking back and then searching for questions about that product, because they're going to land on someone else's page, they're going to click on someone else's affiliate, and more likely than not, you're going to miss out on the sale. So always make sure you've got like a question and answer type format on your site, answering common questions and answering questions that you would want to know if you were going to buy this product. So that's really important as well. Something else that you need to be aware of is, does your content actually flow with what's on the sales page of that offer that you're promoting? So you could imagine if you're talking about a whole heap of stuff and then they click on the affiliate link and they go to the sales page, and they get on that sales page, and then all of a sudden there's a whole heap of stuff that you've spoken about that's not on the website, or maybe you've made all these promises just to try and get them to click over, and there's nothing about it on that site. And that could also lead to, if you do make a sale, that could lead to a refund, because if you've made promises and that sales page does not include those promises, people are going to get angry and go, oh, okay, such and such from whatever.com said that I get this, this and that, where I didn't. So always make sure your content flows. When I'm looking at products, I always look at the sales page and I have a good read of it and familiarize myself with the sales page. That way, when I'm writing my content, I know what's in it. I can always reference backwards and forwards and make sure that it always makes sense when someone clicks through my affiliate link and lands on the sales page. They know what they're about to read. So always make sure that your content flows to the sales page. So number 4, are you using real life experiences and adding like a story that relates to the reader and the offer itself? Stories are huge. Like most of my reviews are story-based reviews. The only ones that I don't really add stories to are tech type reviews. A lot of the tech ones that I do are more informational and more specs and benefits and all that sort of stuff. Where if I'm promoting, say, anything related to self-development or health or maybe relationships or something like that, I will always add a story that's going to relate to that reader or that resonates with the offer sort of thing that I'm promoting. So what that could be is, I recently broke up with my ex, and it's, like, this is my story, but this is something that might have happened. I've recently broke up with my ex, and I've just been so down and miserable, depressed. I truly loved her, and she was everything to me, and I really want it back. I didn't know what to do. I searched the web for answers. I read a whole heap of stuff. I tried a few things, but I could not, get her back. I always thought that she was out of my grips, sort of thing. Until then, I found this product called Get My Ex Back, and that might be a product on ClickBank. And then you sort of start going into how you discovered that product. So you sort of tell a story that sort of hooks them in to read, and they might be going through the exact same problem. So they might have just broke up with an ex, or maybe they've used a product, similar or whatever, to something else that's not related to relationships. Because you're telling a story, it's going to relate to them. They're going to have an emotional connection with you and your content. And when they click through, they're going to be in that state where, okay, well, this person went through the same thing I did, and it worked for them. So obviously, it's going to work for me. Or they might just need that little thing that pushes them over the edge to buy. And having story on in your content is, it'll change the way you write content. Trust me, because if you can connect with your reader, and especially add emotions and things like that, it will make a lot of sense once you start doing it, trust me. Another thing, is your affiliate links easy to click, and are they making people want to click them? So if you're getting traffic and people aren't clicking your affiliate links, you could do a few things. You could change the color of that affiliate link. You could change, you can make it bold so it stands out. I like using the navy blue color for my links, and I make sure that I have them underlined as well, because that's just the standard, and a lot of people are familiar with that, and that looks like a link. If you've got the same color as your text as a link, people aren't going to see it, especially if it's not underlined. And using weird colors, if you're using all different colors for your links and mixing things up, making your page look like a rainbow, I've seen this before, it's really confusing. You want to make everything as easy and simple as possible for people that come to your website to navigate and read and consume your content. And you want to make it easy for them to click your links that you want them to go to, or enter a form. Maybe it might be to put an email in or something like that. You want to make it super easy for them to do, because if you don't, they will get lost and they won't know what to do. A lot of the time with my affiliate links, I tell people to click them. I say, click this link to read other testimonials. Click this link to read the reviews on Amazon. Click this link to find out the price, or click this link to do something. I'm telling them to do it. That's, and they read that and they go, okay, well, I want to find out the price, or I want to read what other people are saying. Make sure it's easy for them to click, and give them a reason to actually click on your links. That's another thing that you could be thinking of with getting more clicks on your affiliate links. Something else is, I see this all the time, especially with reviews and things like that. Are you trying to sell the product? Because if you're trying to sell as an affiliate, you're going the wrong way about it. You should be recommending it. It's like you're at a dinner party or something like that, having a chat with friends, and maybe they're talking about a pain or a problem that they've had, and you know the solution. You're not going to try and sell them like a car dealer or something like that. You're going to say, oh, that's funny you should say that, because I've just finished trying this product and it's helped me, made my life so much easier, took away all the pain that I had. Maybe it was a back pain problem or something like that. I tried these exercises and I've lost weight, or I was having really bad heartburn, and ever since following this guide, I don't have heartburn anymore. You're not selling them. You're not saying, oh, you should go buy this, using sleazy sales tactics. You should be just recommending people a product that will help them with the pain and struggles that they're having. So you're just recommending the ultimate solution to whatever it is. The sales page of that product should do all the selling for you. So if they've got a good sales page, that should do all the selling for you. You're just recommending and saying, giving them a reason to buy, sort of thing, and telling them that it's going to work, or just giving that little bit of information to help push them over the edge to buy. All right, so with number 7 here, which is pretty much what I just said, give them a reason to buy. So that might be like, oh, you know, if you buy this, you get all this other cool stuff as well, because they throw in a bonus, or if you buy this now, the price is really low, or maybe there's a discount or something like that, and it's limited time. That's giving them a reason to buy. Also, does the product you're promoting actually solve a problem? This is another big thing I see people trying to promote, and they try and sell it. Again, don't do that. Just try and recommend the product. If the product's, you know, not really solving a problem, if it's just a product just for fun, a lot of the time it's going to be hard to convert. I find that the highest converting products for me are ones with ones that are for people with a really big pain. So things like back pain, or things like a yeast infection, because it's an embarrassing thing for females and stuff like that. You know, heartburn, or you know, things that people are really having a pain with, or really struggling. Maybe it's creating a website. They're going to be frustrated because there's so many things that you need to do and learn. You could give a tutorial on how to do it and show them the best steps, and offer offer products in that tutorial that you get affiliate commissions for. You know, if those products help people and make things easier, make life easier, or they take the pain away, or, you know, they're a really good solution, they're the products that are going to convert the best. And if the products you're promoting aren't doing that, well, then they're probably going to see that on the sales page and go, oh, this is, you know, just another one of those gimmicks or something like that. Make sure it really solves a problem, and it'll be so much easier when you're promoting it. Also, make sure that you're not using big words and you're confusing your readers. A lot of the time I see people try and, you know, people struggle with writing. I get it. It's really tedious. It's really boring sometimes. There's times where I have a bit of a love-hate with writing. I like writing a lot of the time, and that's because, you know, like, I just write as if I'm talking to someone, talking to a friend. I've said this before, if you're ever struggling with writing, put a picture of your friend in front of you and pretend you're writing an email to that friend explaining something about a product, or you're teaching them about something, writing a tutorial, or maybe you're telling them the 10 best whatever. It becomes so much easier, and you want to try and make sure that you're writing to like a teenager or a kid, because the easier it is for people to understand, the more likely they're going to keep reading and not get confused, or not have to look up the meanings of certain words and things like that. So avoid using big words, avoid using things that are going to confuse people, because yeah, they're going to, you know, probably click back and not read the rest of your content because it might be over their you know, capacity to read, sort of thing. I always recommend writing as if you're writing to a kid or to a friend, that the way you normally talk. Don't use fancy words to try and impress people. Just write as if you're talking to someone. Another thing I was just about to say is, yeah, just don't use big fancy words. The only reason why you're going to use big fancy words is if it's for a product that, you know, it's maybe targeting a learning type, like a grammar type thing or something like that, or maybe it's for educational courses for schools or something like that. They're the only times that you'd use big words, and still I try and dim it down to using dumbed down pages, sort of thing, content that's super easy to understand. And that's another thing that people struggle with, I think, as well, because they think they have to write this amazing, you know, perfect content that's, you know, got the best grammar and all that sort of stuff. I personally don't have the best grammar. A lot of the tools I use online fix it all up, and a lot of the time when I'm writing my content, I'll just write and I'll create my draft, and, you know, once I'm finished writing, I don't stop. I just keep going until I'm completely finished. I don't stop and fix mistakes while I'm doing it. I'll write a draft, and then once I finish my draft, I'll go back over and edit it, and I'll fix mistakes then. Because if you're going to do that, if you're going to fix mistakes as you go, it's going to take you so much longer, and a lot of the time you can just smash out an article in one hit. Something else I do, I use the recorder on my phone. There's an app called Speak For Me. Or actually, the best thing, if you've got an iPhone or any phone these days, they do have a microphone on it. If you go to Google Docs like I'm on now, you can just hit the record, look, the microphone button, and talk into it, and it will do like a speech to text for you, and it just takes away the typing. And I've done videos on writing in my channel. If you want to check those out, I'll put links in the description to that as well. But yeah, it's just try and make your content really easy to consume for everybody. All right, so now I'm going to go into some conversion tips. These conversion tips will hopefully help you get more sales, create sort of like a bit of a buyer frenzy with the content that you already have. And that is make your content look fresh, because people love up to date. So there is JavaScript and things like that you can use and put on your website. A lot of things I like to do is like I'll have this JavaScript display today's date and time, or today's date. I don't normally have the time on there, sorry. And before that line of code, I will put updated today today and then today's date, and I'll have it sort of highlighted at the very top of the page. So it might say up here, updated today, 14th, 03, 19, typing very slow today for some reason. And then I'll have that highlighted. Can't even find the highlight tool, that's how bad I am today. But yeah, it'll be highlighted in a different color, and you can do that with CSS and things like that, or you can use Shortcodes Ultimate, which is a plugin for WordPress, and you can just use a note, and that can be at the top, the very first thing that people say underneath or above your title. So yeah, so that way it looks like it's just been updated. So that is a very brand new page that they've just come across. Because like, if you can imagine, if you're searching for a review or you're searching for some information on something, and the date on it says 2006 or 2010, you know, or it says even 2015, that's dated material, that's dated information. You want up-to-date stuff. And I personally, if I see something that was dated back a couple of years, I'll go looking for something that's new. So always try and have it, make it look like your content is fresh, even if it's, you know, minus a couple of days and it looks like it's only updated the other day. It helps a lot, and it helps people. Like when people see that, they go, oh, okay, I'm going to read. So they start reading and they'll stay on your site longer. Something else to help help increase conversions is adding social proof, and you know, even showing screenshots of other people's reviews and testimonials on your page, because it just shows that other people are using this product as well, especially if they've got good things to say about it. Maybe they've got a 5-star rating or a 4-star rating or something like that, and then they give a bit of a testimonial about that product and say how good it worked for them. Maybe it's got a bit of a story in there as well. But if you can do that, it's going to help with your conversions as well, because they'll be thinking, oh, it's working for all these people, I'm going to have to try it myself. Number 3, something that you should do is ask. This might be a little bit grey hat, but you can also ask your friends and family to do this as well, to leave a comment on your own blog. But you can create a new user and leave a comment on your own blog asking a question, and that's going to encourage other people to leave questions on your blog as well. And what you can do is then log back in as the author and answer that question, and you know, it's going to look like you're interacting with your audience, and it's going to look like that you're sort of like an expert. And you can also drop affiliate links in your comments as well, so it makes sense to do so. Sometimes I might even ask a friend, say, hey, can you just go to my site and ask a couple of questions, and I'm going to go in and answer them. So I'll have 2 or 3 questions there, and that sort of gets the ball rolling. Other people will start commenting and asking their questions as well, and it's a good way to look like an expert and show that you're active on there and actively helping people. Because when people see that you're helping others, they have that thing where, oh, this person knows what they're talking about, I trust them, I'll buy through this link. Number 4 here, add some scarcity. So scarcity and timers. So like you might have an expiration timer on that page to buy it. Emphasize on that. Make sure you really tell them, say, hey, this coupon expires in 24 hours or something like that, or this coupon expires in 6 hours. It might be a limited amount of products left. So you might say that it might have on the vendor's site, on the sales page, it might say it only has a certain amount of products left. You can emphasize on that in your content. Maybe it says that the discount ends at such a time. So underneath the product, so say imagine you've got a product down here, so this is the product and there's an image and everything like that. You might have underneath it, so this is sort of like a social proof thing as well. Maybe it's a software, or maybe it's something they can download. You can have 237 people have downloaded this product. And this looks like, like if this information is on the sales page, you can definitely use this and it's totally legit. Say if they say, well, 237,984 people have used this product and downloaded it or whatever, you can have that on there underneath the product image or next to one of your links, because it shows social proof. It shows people are actually using it. There might be, you might say, instead of that, if you're putting scarcity, you might have like 44 items left. Or maybe you can have like a flame emoji or something in front of that saying hot product. Hopefully you guys can see this down here. Yep. So it could say hot product, and people are going to see that and they're going to go, oh wow, this product's trending or something like that. You could even say trending, and it's going to create an urgency to buy that product. Coupons and discounts. You guys know that I'm right up there and highly recommend offering coupons and discounts with your affiliate links. I do have a case study on this and I do have videos showing you how to do this, but basically what I recommend is creating a separate site to your review site or your affiliate site and have coupons on that site. So make it look like a coupon site, and then on your review site or your affiliate site, you simply tell them, check out this website to get a coupon code. You can save X amount of money. And that site, you're not saying you own that site. You just say check it out, because it looks more like you're recommending stuff instead of trying to sell them stuff. Because I've found a lot of the time, if you say, oh, if you want to save money, use this coupon, it sort of looks like you're trying to sell it a little bit if you're doing it on the same site. That's where I recommend just telling them to click on a link to another website, which is yours. It looks like a coupon site, and then they click on that and you get your sale if they buy it. So I'll put links to that case study as well if you want to check that out. Number 6, give a bonus if they buy through your link. This is huge and it's a good incentive, and I highly recommend doing this if you're promoting a product. If you can give or package some sort of bonus, you can get PLR products from like PLR sites. That's just private label rights. That means you can give them away and do whatever, depending on whatever the terms are for that PLR product. But you can give them away to people that buy through your link. Or you can create, maybe it's a blueprint or a cheat sheet, or maybe your best tips for using this product or something like that. You can give it as a bonus and add a value to it that's going to make that product look more valuable if they buy through your link. So give a bonus that's going to help with your conversions, and I highly recommend doing that. Same with the coupon thing. It's an incentive for people to buy through your link. Number 7 here, show proof that it actually works, and try and give results in advance if you can. So a good thing about this is a good example is maybe like if weight loss, you might have a before where the person was sort of chubby, and then an after picture where they've lost weight and they look 10 times better than what they did before, and they're happy and all that sort of stuff. So it might be sad in one picture and happy in the next. Maybe you might show your conversions. Maybe you do a journal after this and you document and use these tips. Maybe you might start and take a screenshot of your conversion rate now, implement these tips, wait a couple of months, and then show your journey, like show screenshots of you making sales if you make sales. That's showing results. If it's a product where maybe like a vacuum cleaner or something like that, you might do a quick video and just show how good it sucks. You might suck up a bowling ball. I've seen this on TV. People suck up a bowling ball and pick it up with the vacuum cleaner. You're showing people that it actually does what it says it does on the sales page. And if you can show your own personal experience, that's even better. It's going to help convince people to buy it, because they're going to see, wow, this does exactly what I want it to, and it's worked for this person because they've shown proof. Something else you should be doing is collecting emails and warming them up in your email funnel. So if you're not collecting emails, you're missing out big time, and you could be making a lot more money. Basically, what you do is give them a reason to opt into your email list. It may be, like I said before, if you're giving a bonus, you might say, opt into my email list to get your bonuses, or to get this coupon code, put your name and email in and we'll send you the coupon code. The good thing about collecting people's emails, you can set up an autoresponder which gives them a series of emails that warms them up more about the product that you're promoting. And once you've warmed them up about that product, you might start promoting another product, and that product you can email them and warm them up again through your email sequence. It is very powerful, and it's a really good way to make money, especially if you're doing paid traffic as well, because you want to make sure that you're getting as much money as you can out of each customer that you're collecting emails from, and it just makes sense to do it. So highly recommend collect emails. That way you can warm them up. A lot of the time people need to see something 5 to 7 times or even more before they make a buying decision. So if you keep emailing them about this product and giving them helpful advice and telling them why, what it's done for you and all that sort of stuff, you'll have more of a chance to make a sale. That sale might not be instant. It might be 7, 10, 30 days down the track through your email funnel. And yeah, it definitely works. And like I said, you can promote other products as well. Number 9 is you can recommend alternative products that are cheaper or do better jobs. So like it might be a better product, and you can do like this product versus that product. Another way of doing this is having you can have your review, have your affiliate links and all that sort of stuff. You might recommend a different product in your review there, or not. But I highly recommend if say that this product's not the top product that you recommend, you can have a top 3 or a top 5 product list underneath that review, and when you're finished the review, you can say, check out my top recommended products, or my top recommended, say if you're doing a tech review or something like that, or a host, maybe it's hosting or something like that. So check out my top rated, my top preferred hosting providers in the list below. And then you can have like a table where it's got, the first hosting thing, which is the clear winner, the second hosting site, which is comes in second, and the third one, which is another highly recommended one, and then give them a star rating, show them that these are other alternatives that they can use, and do reviews of those products and link to them as well. So if they want to read a review of that product, they can click through and go, oh, okay, well, I was going to go with Bluehost, but I decided I'm going to go with SiteGround now because this has got the features that I want. Thanks so much for recommending this product. It sort of gives them other options as well, and it gives them an alternative. And if they see a product's cheaper and does the same thing, they're going to be more inclined to go through that and buy the cheaper one. So that's another good way of increasing conversions. You're giving them an alternative, and you're giving them cheaper alternatives or better alternatives than what they originally searched for. Now, number 10 is create a video showing what the product does. This is sort of similar to the proof one that I showed before with the before and after thing. But if you can do videos and show what's inside a members area, or how a software works, or a look inside the a program, maybe it might be a fitness program, or maybe it might be a make money online program or something like that. If you can show them proof that you got that product, and you can show them proof of what's inside and show them what's inside, they're going to be more likely to buy, because they're going to know what to expect, and they might have just been thinking, maybe this is a difficult product. If you show them how easy it is and show them what's inside, they're going to be more likely to buy. So hopefully these tips are going to help you crush it and get more conversions and start making more sales. If you have traffic and you're not getting any sales at all, try these out, give them a go. I highly recommend it. Just think outside the box, but don't try and reinvent the wheel. A lot of the time you might try one thing and it's going to increase your conversion rates by a huge amount. Same with your design. Maybe if you tweak your design a little, you might have too much noise going on your site, like you might have too many moving parts. Make your site look clean and easy to read. A lot of my websites actually just look like this. No sidebar, they just have content that's just easy to consume. A few more pictures, of course, maybe a couple of videos, and I just make it really easy for people to read. I don't use big words. I don't try and make myself look, fancy or anything like that. I just write as if I'm talking to someone. So yeah, hopefully this video helps you. If it does, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, drop me a comment if you have any questions about these, or if you have a suggestion for a future video. I'm more than happy to help you guys. Check out my website, amninjas.com, and you have a good day. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.